Director Bones recruits Veronica Bissette to help the D.E.O. combat magical threats against Supergirl and Superman. Veronica's expertise in magical artifacts adds a new dimension to the team's efforts, promising exciting storylines ahead. Dr. Fate tells Xanadoth that entering the Tower of Fate without permission is not acceptable on Earth. Superman agrees with Dr. Fate. Xanadoth ignores this and demands the Helmet of Fate. Xanadoth separates Khalid from the helmet, but Superman grabs it and tries to stop Xanadoth from taking it. Xanadoth questions Superman, realizing he is not human but a knight, guardian, and protector. Xanadoth summons a group of demons to attack Superman, and finds out from Veronica that Superman is weak against magic. Nabu tells Khalid the story of Xanadoth. Long ago, Xanadoth was a really powerful ancient ruler of chaos. Both the Order and Chaos leaders teamed up to trap her using a special spike. They stopped her from causing chaos, but there's a chance she might come back, which could be bad. Now that Xanadoth is free and has taken over a human host, Nabu fears he will use the helmet and other magical items to regain his old power. Nabu urges Khalid to escape, but Khalid insists on staying with Superman. Despite Khalid's resistance, Nabu firmly takes him away from the battlefield, leaving Superman to face Xanadoth and his forces alone. Xanadoth uses his magic to make the people outside the Hall of Justice turn against each other and fight. Superman fights with all his strength against Xanadoth, but his attacks have no effect. Xanadoth declares that he will turn Superman's metahuman allies into his new army. Just as Xanadoth is about to destroy Superman, Nabu teleports the Man of Steel to an alternate dimension, where they plan a counterattack against Xanadoth. Khalid plans to gather his Justice League Dark allies from the Hall of Justice, while Superman uses the Helmet of Fate to distract Xanadoth. They return to their plane, while Khalid brings Zatanna to the Tower of Fate. Khalid and Zatanna combine their powers to separate Xanadoth from Veronica, imprisoning him back in his amulet and ending the threat. Emergency services arrived at the Hall of Justice, interrupting Dr. Fate's conversation with Superman. Dr. Fate apologized and offered to continue their talk later. Superman agreed, surprising Dr. Fate, and promised to return the next day for their conversation. Veronica is taken to the hospital to heal from being possessed by Xanadoth. Doctors hope she'll fully recover, but they don't know that a piece of Xanadoth is still inside her.